Hey guys, it's Doris, and I wanted to cover a little bit of wrestling news. So, we watched day one yesterday. We know that Roman Reigns was pulled from the pay per view because of testing positive for COVID. So, Brock Lesnar was added to the Fatal 4-Way. He won the Monday Night Raw WWE title. So that changes a little bit of the scenario of upcoming things that were being broadcasted. I foresee Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar starting a storyline and Bobby Lashley winning or beating Brock for that title in time for Brock to wrestle Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Also, we talked about, hi Thomas, we talked about, Drew McIntyre facing Roman at the Royal Rumble. That may not be happening. So apparently the backstage attack on Roman from Corbin and Madcap Moss was to write off McIntyre from TV due to an ongoing neck issue he's been having, which is why they put the chair around his neck to explain any posts or reports of him seeing a neck surgeon. So it's being said that he's going to follow up with the orthopedic cervical specialist. He has, like I said, he has been dealing with a legitimate neck issue for what they're saying has been several weeks. He needs to undergo medical testing on his neck, and that is why they went this route to write him off of TV. There's no time frame in him returning. There is hope within WWE that it will be a short term, but his status was described as up in the air until he gets checked out by doctors. So that, like I said, will end up changing some of the predictions we were having. We don't know yet either when Roman will be back. I believe the way it's going to be is that Roman will need to test negative and then still quarantine for 5 days after his first negative test. So I don't know if Roman will be at SmackDown or not. We also have a report about Ric Flair. Apparently Ric Flair is having little hissy fits because some wrestling dirt sheet people are talking about how great other wrestlers are. Apparently, the Bleacher Report, one of the writers described Chris Jericho as the GOAT or greatest of all time. Apparently Ric Flair released a tweet saying that you've got to be kidding me. First it was the man, and we know who won that. Sorry, Rick, we do. You didn't. That they still don't own it, and now I have to deal with this? Have you lost your mind? Good Lord. So apparently Rick is feeling a little unappreciated in his status, I guess you could call it. I don't know how much... I don't know what his problem is. Apparently, he thinks he's supposed to be the best of the best, and that's it across the board. And Ultimo Dragon is going to be appearing at WrestleCon 2022. That will be... I don't know. That will be March 31st to April 2nd in Dallas, Texas. And it will take place during WrestleMania weekend. So there is a chance, I guess, that maybe Ultimo Dragon will be at WrestleMania. Of course, I don't know for sure, but if he's going to be in the Dallas area the weekend of WrestleMania, I'm assuming he will be. Other people that will be at the same event: Wyndham Rotunda. Ooh. So the Fiend will be at WrestleCon in Dallas. Angelina Love, Deonna Purrazzo, Brooke Adams, Killer Cross, Scarlett Bordeaux, Chelsea Green, Maria Kanellis-Bennett, Swoggle, Brutus Beefcake, Matt Cardona, Brian Myers, Velvet Sky, and Kurt Angle. So yeah, it looks like that will be a packed weekend with WrestleCon going on the same weekend as WrestleMania. But yeah, so that is that. I don't really think there was a report released that Ridge Holland did in fact break his nose last night, courtesy of the botched move from Ricochet. I don't know if he'll be out for any amount of time due to the broken nose, but we saw Beth Phoenix return at day one. So we have an image of Ridge Holland after his broken nose. The trainer immediately checked on him after he left the ring and determined he could not continue. As we know, Sheamus continued the match against Ricochet and Cesaro, and he won for his team after hitting the bro kick. And if you watch day one, you saw in slow motion when they repeated it, Ricochet pretty much stomping inadvertently Ridge Holland's face. This week we have NXT New Year's Evil on. Tomorrow I will be doing a watch party for Monday Night Raw. So yeah, not very much news, but I wanted to get out the news about McIntyre. Yeah. Alright. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.